Hey guys and gals, Nary here from Drinkwing Gaming and something on Twitter, the Gaming Dragon today. I'm coming back at you on a Let's Play episode of Heroes Advent, Cody's Path. Well, not Cody's Path. I think we're still on Max's path anyway. Yep, we're still on Max. Anyway, alarm chain, you were up, and let's go. It was that one right there. Okay, alrighty. Clear. Alright, Eastern Crossroad, let's go. Alright, what will you do? We're going to use a Icicle Spear on the middle one. Oh, let's just do that right there. Cassian hurled sharp icicles towards Corrupted Slime. Corrupted Slime takes 5 damage. Corrupted Slime was frozen solid. Max fired a bolt from the crossbow. Corrupted Borix resisted the hit and takes 4 damage. Cody formed a protective wall of crystals around the party. Formation applied to Cassian. Cassian received a 5 HP shield. Formation applied to Max. Max received a 5 HP shield. Formation applied to Cody. Cody received a 5 HP shield. Formation applied to Ray. Ray received a 5 HP shield. Ray literally spat fire at Corrupted Slime 1. Corrupted Slime 1 takes 8 damage. Burn applied to Corrupted Slime 1. Corrupted Slime 1 cannot act this turn. Corrupted Slime 2 pounces onto Max. Max dodged at the last second. Corrupted Borix tore into Cassian with its claws. Cassian's shield took 5 damage. Cassian's shield shattered. Corrupted Slime 1 is burning, taking 2 damage. Ray is warming up. Cassian uses Tackle. Corrupted Slime 1 resisted the hit and takes 12 damage. Corrupted Slime 1 is stunned. Corrupted Slime 1 collapsed from their injuries. Max attacks Corrupted Borix with their conjured ice blades. Corrupted Borix takes 9 damage. Cody struck Corrupted Borix with a skull-crushing hit. Corrupted Borix resisted the hit and takes 7 damage. Ray stopped targeting Corrupted Slime 1. Ray imbued their weapon with fire and slashed Corrupted Borix. Corrupted Borix takes 8 damage. Corrupted Borix collapsed from their injuries. Corrupted Slime 2 took a defensive stance. Corrupted Borix cannot act this turn. Ray gains 1 stack of haste. Alright, gonna lay into this one. Cassian swung the sword at Corrupted Slime 2. Corrupted Slime 2 resisted the hit and takes 6 damage. Max hurled sharp icicles toward Corrupted Slime 2. Corrupted Slime 2 takes 7 damage. Corrupted Slime 2 was frozen solid. Cody hardened their stance. Sturdy applied to Cody. Cody's shield strengthened to 10 HP. Ray struck the Corrupted Slime 2 with their blazing fists. Corrupted Slime 2 takes 8 damage. Burn applied to Corrupted Slime 2. Corrupted Slime 2 cannot act this turn. Corrupted Slime 2 lowered their guard. Corrupted Slime 2 is burning, taking 2 damage. Cassian's Tackle has come off cooldown. Ray gains 1 stack of haste. Alright, 1 more hit. Cassian slashed at Corrupted Slime 2 with the sword. Corrupted Slime 2 resisted the hit and takes 7 damage. Corrupted Slime 2 collapsed from their injuries. Sturdy wears off. Ray gains 1 stack of haste. Ray's Inferno Slash has come off cooldown. You won! After having cleared out the nether creatures from this area, Max made note of how many people were still stranded and in need of medical attention. Without warning, Ray gave you a tap on the shoulder as he dashed away from the team. Ray! Where are you going? Back! I need a spotter for rescue teams. Go on with... The dragon's pace was too fast for his voice was lost amidst the chaos, but you could assume that he was backtracking toward the guild. With a sigh, you and the others moved along. Alright. Or the market district. Okay. Oh, another... Oh, good, big fight. Big fight. Holy hell. Alright, I'm gonna be lower... can't lower it mid-fight, okay. Alright, let's do it. Cassian hurled sharp icicles toward Corrupted Slime 1. Corrupted Slime 1 takes 5 damage. Corrupted Slime 1 was frozen solid. And Max imbues their weapon with ice and slashed Corrupted Borix 1. Corrupted Borix 1 takes 9 damage. Cody struck Corrupted Borix 1 with stalagmite spikes. Corrupted Borix takes 9 damage. Corrupted Borix is stunned. Corrupted Slime cannot act this turn. Corrupted Slime 2 took a defensive stance. Corrupted Slime 3 took a defensive stance. Corrupted Borix 1 cannot act this turn. Corrupted Borix 2 tore into Cody with its claws. Cody registers the hit and takes 2 damage. Cryptid Slime 1... No. Cryptid Slime 3 lowered their guard. Cryptid Borax 1 recovered from the stun. Alright. Cassian uses Tackle. Cryptid Slime 1 resisted the hit and takes 12 damage. Max focuses on the enemy weak points. Focus applied to Cassian. Focus applied to Max. Focus applied to Cody. Cody unleashes a flurry of blows. Cryptid Borax 1 dodged the hit at the last second. Cryptid Slime 2 took a defensive stance. Cryptid Slime 3 pounces onto Cody. Cody dodged at the last second. Cryptid Borax 1 tore into Cassian with its claws. Cassian dodged in just the nick of time. Cryptid Borax 2 tore into Cody with its claws. Cody registered the hit and takes 2 damage. Resisted. Cryptid Slime 1 breaks free of the ice. Cryptid Slime 2 lowered their guard. Okay. Alrighty. Cassian swung sword at Cryptid Slime 1. Cryptid Slime 1 resisted the hit and takes 8 damage. Cryptid Slime 1 collapsed from their injuries. Max attacked Cryptid Borax 1 with their conjured ice blades. Cryptid Borax 1 takes 9 damage. Cryptid Borax 1 was frozen solid. Cryptid Borax 1 collapsed from their injuries. Cody hardened their stance. Sturdy applied to Cody. Cody applied a 5 HP shield. Cryptid Slime 1 cannot act this turn. Cryptid Slime 2 pounces onto Max. Max sidestepped the attack. Cryptid Slime 3 took a defensive stance. Cryptid Borax cannot act this turn. Cryptid Borax 2 tore into Max with his claws. Oh, sorry, y'all throat's a little dry. Alright. Cassian slashed at Cryptid Slime 2 with the sword. Critical hit! Cryptid Slime 2 resisted the hit and takes 16 damage. Max swings that bladed edge at Corrupted Borax 2. Corrupted Borax 2 snapped aside, hit the hit, missed. Cody unleashes a flurry of blows. Critical hit. Corrupted Borax 2 takes the hit and takes 12 damage. Corrupted Slime 2 pounces onto Max. Max dodged at the last second. Corrupted Slime 3 pounces onto Cassian. Cassian dodged at the last second. Corrupted Borax 2 took a defensive stance. Corrupted Borax 2 lowered their guard. Focus wears off. Cassian returns to normal. Focus wears off. Max returns to normal. Focus wears off. Cody returns to normal. Cody's stalagmite spike as impact has come off cooldown. Cassian uses Tackle. Cryptid Slime 2 resists the hit and takes 12 damage. Cryptid Slime 2 collapsed from their injuries. Max took a defensive stance. Cody struck Corrupted Borax 2 with a skull-crushing hit. Resists the hit and takes 7 damage. Corrupted Slime 2 cannot act this turn. Corrupted Slime 3 pounces on Cody. Cody dodged at the last second. Corrupted Borax 2 tore into Cody with its claws. Cody registered at the last second. I don't know why I keep saying register. Anyway, y'all, looks like we are almost over with this fight. Let's go ahead and kill that Borax. Yes. Fine, let's go ahead and kill this stupid thing. God, it's ridiculous. The amount of text just for this one creature. There we go, y'all. Get it. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, there we go. You won! With the monsters gone from this area, you and the others moved along. Not long after, you happened by a rather tattered set of tents, possibly set up momentarily in the wake of the siege. Much to your surprise, however, most of the wounded inside were fighters, whereas the people tending to them, or at least trying to, were all civilians. Everything seemed disorganized as can be, people rushing about, bumping into each other, the wounded moaning and groaning from pain, women and children huddling in the corners. What a mess! Almost instinctively, the bear headed right into one of the tents, prompting you to follow close behind. Sorry, who's in charge here? I am. A middle-aged bovine stepped forward, after gesturing the others to focus on their tasks. He seemed to be another seasoned fighter, similar to Cody's avian friend. Look, if you got more wounded, I'm afraid we have no beds or supplies to spare. What's the situation here? We're stretched thin as it is, lads. Never have I expected an invasion this fast and brutal. No one did, sir. Listen, I can help. Send any men you can back to the guild. Ask for supplies from the Honeysuckle Tavern. If you run into my staff, just tell them Cody sent you. I see. Aye. Though me and a few others here are the only able-bodied left, I'm afraid. Then you just go, sir. I could take over from here for you instead. The bovine seemed to hesitate at the bear's insistence, though after exchanging a few nods among his men, he seemed to have made up his mind. Very well, lad. We owe you a lot, big time. So, what now? I'm staying back to help this shelter, that much is clear, no? You go on ahead. I'll catch up as soon as they return from the guild. He exchanged glances with the others, who didn't seem to object to Cody's decision. Even Max seemed pleased that at least the bear was now contributing to the relief effort. He decided to go past the temporary shelter and moved along. Alright. Outer Park Ring, East Entrance. Oh, it's a horsey. It's a bad horsey. I'm gonna throw some icicles. Cassian hurled sharp icicles toward the Corrupted Hulf. Corrupted Hulf takes 5 damage. Corrupted Hulf was frozen solid. Max attacked Corrupted Hulf with their conjured ice blades. Corrupted Hulf takes 9 damage. Corrupted Hulf was frozen solid. Corrupted Hulf cannot act this turn. Corrupted Borix tore into Cassian with his claws. Critical hit. Cassian resisted the hit and takes 6 damage. That hurt. Cassian uses Tackle. Corrupted Hulf resisted the hit and takes 13 damage. Corrupted Hulf collapsed from their injuries. Max focuses on enemy weak points. Focus applied to Cassian. Focus applied to Max. Corrupted Borix tore into Cassian with its claws. Cassian resisted the hit and I think took, it took like 3 damage. Okay. Alright, let's beat this fucking oversized sausage. Cassian swung the sword at Corrupted Borix. Corrupted Borix dodged at the last second. Max imbues their weapon with ice and slashed Corrupted Borix. Corrupted Borix takes 9 damage. Corrupted Borix is frozen solid. Corrupted Borix cannot act this turn. Cassian's Tackle has come off cooldown. Cassian slashed at Corrupted Borix with a sword. Critical hit! Corrupted Borix resisted the hit and takes 16 damage. Corrupted Borix collapsed from their injuries. Focus wears off, Cassian returns to normal. Focus wears off, Max returns to normal. You won! Alright, with the last guard down, the lesser nether beasts begin to swarm into the back streets of the city. The contingent of mercenaries bringing up the rear scattered messily in pursuit of them, breaking formation entirely, much to Max's irritation. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and pause it right there. Thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, ring that notification bell, and check out our Patreon or YouTube memberships if you can. It always helps. Anyway, I love you all, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye-bye!